Welcome back. So I kind of prepared a couple of projects right here just to kind of get things rolling a bit faster. And what I did was I added in the infrastructure adapters, which is kind of the implementation area for everything inside the infrastructure ports, if you guys didn't catch that part yet. So here we have some repository interfaces, and I kind of create an area now where I can start adding these different implementations for the different interfaces I will have available as my application starts growing. They're going to be down here. That means that I can easily switch them out if I want to, and I can easily switch out an entire package if, for instance, I want to switch to another database system altogether. Okay, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right here. Now, first of all, the thing right here, infrastructure adapters SQL data, is actually just, let's just have a look at the properties. It's just a simple .NET Core class library, 3.1 right now, and I just want you guys to know that. So there's nothing in here yet, and I haven't even added in dependencies yet. We'll start doing that as we start working with this. The second project that I want to talk about is a second test project I now made down here. Now, here I actually prepared a couple of things. I prepared a small repository test class. There's nothing in here yet. It's just a class with the location repository test. But again, this is of course where we're going to start doing the testing. Another thing I added was a couple of dependencies. So let's look at the NuGet packages. I have the XUnit. Well, most of it is actually default when you create an XUnit project. Let me try and show you. I just added a new project like this, new project, and I picked, instead of this, I picked unit test project with XUnit. So that's kind of, you get most of the different packages from this. And what I actually added was the fluent assertion and the mock entity framework. Now this is a pretty cool, a pretty neat thing that somebody added out there. I can try and go to the GitHub repo. It's Michael Janzurkowski, and he added this small helper so we can do testing and mock our context in a bit simpler way, and we're going to use that later. So that's one of the packages I use. Fluent assertion, we talked about that already in a previous video. And then the final one that is a new one is the mock one. And again, that's, again, you can look at the previous videos. But the rest is just set up default when you create an XUnit project. So we'll dive into these later, but now you know they're there. I'll try and remember to go back and reference them when we actually start using them. Sweet. So that's kind of the setup we have right here. We have these two new projects that wasn't there before. I actually think I already had this one, so you can just go and grab that one. And then the final thing is we added just a simple repository right now that is just for now a blank class. There's nothing in there yet. Next lesson we'll start actually working with this, start creating our first fact to start creating our unit test setup. So that's it for this lesson. See you next time. Have fun.